If you're thinking about buying a house, congratulations, that's exciting. But has anybody shown you what the closing costs look like? It's important to know your closing costs up front. You'll be better prepared and there'll be fewer surprises down the road. I'm Mark Sullivan, and on this video, I'm gonna walk you through what closing costs are associated with a home purchase so that you can be better prepared. Before we get started, closing costs are different from your down payment, and it's really important that we make that distinction. The very first line you'll see on your closing costs are going to be your title fees. When we close, we're going to close at a third-party location, and this is where your title is officially transferred into your name. The next and probably most important line you're going to see are the lender fees. You're going to see underwriting and processing fees, which are normal. And you're also going to see origination fees and discount fees. And it's really important that we balance the origination fees with the interest rate that you get. Discount and origination fees aren't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of times they're used to lower your interest rate, which is the right strategy. For example, if you plan on being in this home for a very long time or even the rest of your life, a lot of times you'll want to buy that interest rate as low as possible because it's going to be cheaper in the long run. However, if you think you're only going to be in the house for 5, 7, maybe 9 years, or you think you're going to refinance quickly, taking the higher rate and lower cost is most likely the better way to go. These are the strategies that I go over with all of my clients, and you're going to want to do the same thing because everybody's situation is different. The next line item you're going to see is the cost of the appraisal. The appraisal is important because your lender is going to want to know the value of the home that they're financing, but so will you. The next line item you're going to see on your closing costs is going to differ depending on your area. You're going to see what's called a transfer tax. And that's basically just a tax that the county is charging for the sale of the property. And finally, we need to go over building your escrow account. In most cases, an escrow account is built into your loan to help you pay your insurance and your taxes. So we're going to collect 3 months of taxes and 3 months of insurance up front, as well as paying for that first year of insurance right at closing. Now, this might appear like an expense, but setting up an escrow account is just prepaying expenses that you would have had anyway, because everybody needs insurance and everybody pays their taxes. One line item you will not see in your closing costs are real estate fees or the commission that the real estate agent makes. Those are traditionally paid for by the seller. So it doesn't cost you anything extra to have a good real estate agent on your side. If you're looking for a good agent, I work with many and would be happy to give you a name. Knowing these closing costs up front will help you be better prepared for purchasing your home. I like to go over these numbers with all of my clients so that we can separate the closing costs from the needed down payment. If you're thinking about buying a house, it's never too early to get your financing in line, whether you're thinking about buying a house now or a year into the future. Buying a house is first and foremost an investment, and the most important part of that investment is the right financing. If you have any additional questions about how closing costs or down payment work, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'd love to speak with you about this. I'm Mark Sullivan, and thanks for watching.